Hi everyone, we are the Indian Gen Z in collaboration with the Age of Adolescence. We, the Indian Gen Z, are the tomorrow of the nation who are working together today to establish a bright India tomorrow. This is a platform where the youth can voice their opinions, share their experiences and perspectives on various problems affecting our lives.
Age of Adolescence was our little way of giving back to the community. Teenagers all over the world go through various problems, and their problems are often dismissed or neglected. We are trying to provide a shoulder for them to cry on, and essentially, we are a support group.
We are collaborating on a topic very close to our hearts school life. Today, we will be discussing various aspects of school and the education system from a student's perspective. It is rightly said that school is our second home, a place where we hop, skip, fall, and enjoy each moment with a smile on our face. I'm sure everyone among us has numerous memories which we made in school. May it be eating in class or arguing to go on the ground, roaming about while going to the washroom, or making excuses for not submitting the homework. The list is endless. With the previous year spent online, we all have missed these little things, which make school life very memorable. And so, we are here to talk on a topic which is very near and dear to our heart school life. We have Tanvi Kulkarni, Aditi Patil, and Aryana Vadhavkar. We all missed school and the fun we had, but there was one thing which nobody liked, and that was exams. Students dread that word. Do you think exams concentrate more on marks rather than conceptual learning? What do you think should be given more importance between the two? Aditi?
Yes, I feel that conceptual understanding should be given more importance, but somehow that's not the case in almost all the schools. Marks are given more importance. A student is literally judged on the basis of the marks they score in an exam. But that should not be the case according to me. You can't just define a person based on their marks they scored. There are so many other things that defines a person. There are other skills they have. And the concept that when a person understands a concept, then they tend to remember it for a longer period of time. But if you memorize something and just rote learn it, then you just vomit it out on the exam, and then the next day if someone asks you related something to that, you just forget about it, which is not going to help a person in the future. The reason someone is taking education is because they should know about the subject that they probably want to pursue in their future.
Aryana, what's your take on this?
I also agree, conceptual understanding is definitely more important than rote learning or memory. So basically, exams in our education system test a student's memory or retention power more than his understanding. Understanding can be tested by various other methods, like practical application of the knowledge that has been, that is knowledge that has been gained. You go to school to gain knowledge, not to improve your memory or attention power. And that should be something that the schools, should start. They have started to consider it. I won't say the system is as bad as it used to be, but that doesn't mean we have made that change yet. Still, somewhere people think learning proper answers is going to prove more useful. I won't say that the method is completely futile. That's not the thing. That's not the case. Just understanding can be given slightly more importance, because if the child hasn't understood and is just merely by hearting everything, then that won't be any use to him and in his future. Yeah.
Tanvi?
I believe that conceptual understanding is more important, as just doing rote for your exams isn't important, because the marks we get on our exams finally decide whether we go ahead or not, and I don't think that should be the case, because students these days just do rote learn, and it's not. You should instead understand the subject, understand what you're being taught.
Online classes was something that we never imagined could happen. After a few months, it started to take a toll, not just on the students' mental health, but also on their physical wellness. What's your take on online classes, Tanvi?
Yes, I think that the initiative taken of online classes during this pandemic was actually quite a good idea, because it helped students complete their academic year and move on ahead. And it does now, of course, it does apply a lot of strain on our mental and physical health, but I still believe that it was a good initiative that was taken.
Aryana, what do you feel about this?
So basically, I also in a way agree with Tanvi. Instead of wasting the entire year, in a way it made sense that in that online classes were in a way the need of the hour, and it did affect a student's mental health, because you had to sit in front of a screen in an environment that was not that was not meant for studying. Concentration was affected, and because of that, online classes did hamper with a student's ability to concentrate and focus, because there was, when you're in your house, you have a sense of comfort in that zone where you're just like, you can relax and chill and while you're attending classes, and it's hard to try to pay attention even if you exercise self-control. It's hard to think that, okay, no, I will just not get distracted and sit in front of my laptop and only pay attention to the class when there are so many other temptations. So from a student's point of view, it was very hard for everybody to curb their temptations. Yeah.
Aditi?
Yes. According to me, online classes have affected mentally and physically. You get headaches, then back pain, and you strain your eyes, and you can't even concentrate. So it's very stressful for everyone, every student. And you just have to have that willpower that no, I will not give in to the temptations and distractions, and I will focus only on my studies. But that is difficult. So, and also when you're sitting in a classroom with other students, when you see your classmates, taking down notes or actually paying attention, you get this feeling that, it probably is a source of motivation where even you pay attention in the class along with them. But in online classes, you are isolated and it feels that you're lost, according to me. So, yes.
As said earlier, online classes did exhaust everyone. Sitting in front of the screen for hours was too tiring, and with all the news which we heard made matters even worse. What were the little things that kept you positive? Aditi?
The little things that kept me positive. So I actually have a pet dog, and I used to take her down for walks in the evening and play with her in the afternoons or whenever after the online lectures after school. So yes, that.
Tanvi, what do you feel?
For me, to de-stress, I have a garden in my balcony, so during the breaks I used to just go and look at the greenery around or at my plants. That was usually quite helpful.
And what about you, Aryana?
For me, actually, staying positive, a lot of the credit goes to my friends. They kept me sane in the lockdown, and so what happened was, when you had very little human interaction, I used to because you're not meeting anybody outside your family, and because of that, I would constantly be on call with my friends, and we used to keep in touch. So, as I'm a social person, I like to talk to people, and because of that, as much human interaction I could get was good for my positivity. Yeah.
And how did you relax or de-stress yourself during the lockdown?
So for me, it was, I would watch shows which I had been on my list for a very long time, and I didn't get a chance to watch them. So not binge watch, because obviously studies were a lot of pressure at that point. But I would watch one episode or two episodes a day. I would make it a point to at least watch a little portion of the show, so I could get some me time and listen to music. Yeah.
Tanvi, how did you de-stress yourself?
For me, like Aryana said, even I used to listen to music and I used to water those plants I had. So that was a way for de-stress, to de-stress for me.
As we come to the end of this chat, I would like to ask each of you, what message would you give to your school friends? Tanvi?
Okay, to my friends, I would tell them stay at home, stay safe, and study hard. Don't forget to take your notes in classes. But most of all, enjoy your life and be happy.
Aditi?
I would say that when the offline lectures probably begin and you're still in school, then just attend, because honestly, I missed the whole last year of my school life and it was very depressing, honestly. I wanted to go to school and I actually missed it. So don't even miss one day.
And you, Aryana?
I would like to tell everybody that this is the new normal. We have to learn to adapt to that. So try your best to just, be comfortable in this whole online classes situation. And offline school will begin soon. This too shall pass, and you will someday be able to, someday hopefully soon, will be able to, meet your friends in school and have those actual school experiences. Like Aditi said, don't miss out on anything. Have fun. Enjoy your life. School time will be over before you know it, and you don't want to regret not living it to the fullest. Yeah.
So thank you, Tanvi, Aditi, and Aryana for sharing your opinions on this topic. Also, guys, join us for an open discussion on school days on 6th of September from 4 to 6 p.m., where stories will be shared and memories rejuvenated. So, guys, at the end of our discussion, I will tell you all only one thing, that howsoever stressful this situation might be, remember that you will have to endure the stormy night to see the brightest sun. After every difficult situation, there is a ray of hope. भूलना मत, उम्मीद पे ही तो दुनिया कायम है.